in the rural town of Portsmouth, Virginia in 1971, where Melissa Arnett Elliott was born on July 1st. An only child, she grew up amidst poverty and despair.
Growing up, we didn't have much. I remember having mice in the house and my father taking some newspaper and beating me because mice was running on me while I was asleep.
When Missy was small, we had buttered bread in the morning and the butter bread for dinner. We didn't have running water. We were going in a pot that sat by her bed because we didn't have a bathroom.
Unfortunately, poverty was only one of her childhood problems. When Missy was just 8 years old, her 16-year-old cousin began sexually abusing her.
Each day, he wanted me to come to the house after school. It became sexual, which for me at 8 years old, I had no clue of what that was, but I knew something was wrong. Being molested, and especially at such a young age, it don't disappear. You remember it like it was yesterday.
While Missy was repeatedly molested for over a year, she didn't tell a soul, not even her mother, who was already dealing with a different brutality.
My father, he was abusive to my mother. Me and my mother were very, very close. And so watching my father be abusive to my mother was like beating me.
She's a hip-hop visionary.
I'm really, really hot every time my records drop. Ready.
Whose innovative style sparked a revolution.
Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it.
Missy Elliott, daredevil. She's funky, she's fly, she live on the edge.
She came into the music business to do what you're supposed to do.
The radio is stuck right now. Everything sounds the same. As far as video-wise, everything looks the same. So we feel like we're coming in and we're going to change the whole thing.
Don't give up. And I know you may hear that all the time, but if I had given up long time ago, I wouldn't be standing here today. So you have come too far to quit. And I just want to tell y'all little things that has happened in my career. You know, I remember when I first featured on an artist, and I was so happy, and I was like telling everybody I'm on this record. And I remember turning on the TV and seeing such a beautiful woman up there, slender, and of course, you know, I'm chunky, so that wasn't me. And I remember saying, but that's not me, but I hear my voice. And that was the first time I realized that maybe I wasn't the look of beauty that people thought beauty was then. And that discouraged me, but I kept going. Then I was in a girl group. I got dropped from my label, and you would have thought that would have stopped me, and I just kept going. Then I had 12 nominations one night, and I had my speech written out. I was in the mirror the night before saying, I want to thank this person. I want to thank, Janet Jackson and all these different people. I didn't never get to say that speech because I walked away with nothing. But I still kept going. I became ill where I couldn't even write. My nervous system shut down on me. And I thought this was it. There's no need for me to keep going. But something in my spirit, the drive, and the patience, because you have to have patience in this. And as long as you are breathing, it is never too late. Because people will tell you you're too old. People will tell you it'll never work. Don't believe that, because I'm standing here today.
We will rock you. I shake it Jello make the boys say hello, cause they know I'm rocking the beat. I know you heard about a lot of great MCs, but they ain't got nothing on me. Because I'm 5'2", I wanna dance with you, and I'm sophisticated fun. I eat filet mignon, and I'm nice and young. Best believe I'm number one. How they do, where you from? Hey, trifling. How they do, where you from? That's how they do where we from. Hey. That's how they do where they from. Shut it, what? How they do where you from? Hey. How they do where you from? That's how they do where we from. That's how they do where they from.